it's time to get things started. Hey guys, welcome to Blackness and Dragons. I am your game master and host. My name is Jordan. My pronouns are she, her. I just want to start off right now before we go any further by saying if there is anything tonight that you think is interesting or funny or that you would like to see again, you do have the option to clip this show and then we can share those clips on social media later. Speaking of social media, you can find me during the week at Lambertra. That's LAMBERTRAA. I'm going to pop in chat so you'll see it later. And my shameless plug of the week is that when I'm not doing this, I am also a writer for Wingless Comics. They're a Black-owned comic company, and they're in the middle of a Kickstarter. So if you want to know more about that, just hit me up and I'll let you know. I'm going to kick it to Jeff.
Hey, my name is Jeff. I'm brought to you by Spectrum, or maybe I'm not brought to you by Spectrum because we'll see how strong my internet is. I'd plug all my social media, but I'm afraid that if I talk more, I'm going to just use up the little internet I have because that is how the internet works. Speaking of the internet working, how about I kick it to Kiki?
Thank you, Jeff. I, too, am on Wi-Fi today because Ethernet does not behave. When I am not here playing with you lovelies, you can find me at Smells Like Teen Angst on YouTube and all social media platforms. And tomorrow, at Popping Off on Pops with Miss Jordan, where we do our Riverdale after show and see what's going on, you know, in the new lives of our Riverdale characters. One character we don't have on Riverdale, though, is a cool guy like Moses.
Oh, wow. Thanks. Yeah, it's me. I'm Moses. My pronouns are he, him. My social media is no. You can catch me outside on the weekends. And if my life was a theme song, it'd be Rainbow in the Dark by a band called Das Racist. You know it's not racist? DK.
That is correct. I am definitely not. I'm glad we got that out of the way. I'm DK. When I am not here, I am tooling around on Instagram at @AtrocityKitsch. It's mostly selfies, so prepare for that. And if you're looking for me on Twitter, you can find me at @AbadonI, ABADONNEI. And that is all the places you can find me.
All right. I forgot to do our Black History quote last week, so I'm going to do it this week before we get started. This week, Susan L. Taylor, journalist, says, "Whatever we believe about ourselves and our ability comes true for us." That's our Black History quote. Let's play some Dungeons and Dragons, y'all. So, to recap, our four adventurers went to their college homecoming 10 years post-graduation. They met the questionable bag lady who transported them to the Forgotten Realms, and now they're on a quest to retrieve 6 personal artifacts and return home. Last week, y'all rescued Moses from the evil Baron's house. You got a chest full of treasure. You burnt down the Baron's house. There was a whole bunch of wild boars. We're not even going to get into all of that, but you ended the evening with 800,020 gold, duplicitous manuscript, the name of a contact in Cholt, thanks to Bebe's kids. And that's where we left you. Oh yeah, and some peed on shoes. Thank you, Guillotine 1988. So y'all, we're just gonna assume that you guys took a long rest and you leveled up, because I put this in our Discord chat over the weekend that to go ahead and level up since we ended on a long rest. When you wake up the following morning, do you guys hit the road immediately or what happens?
I think Moses, not me, but Moses, would wake up, kind of realize where he's at for a second, and then start perusing the streets for marijuana.
Okay, so Moses has woken up and he's taken a walk to get the halfling's leaf. What are the rest of you guys doing? How do you feel about this?
Breakfast is always good. It's the best part of waking up is hot bean juice in your cup. So, do they got coffee in this realm? Now that we're like lucrative, there has to be like a Carbucks or something like that, right?
I'm sure that they have coffee at the McDowell's, but I will say this. Moses gets outside of the wagon and he's walking around. He's asking people for the halfling leaf, and he sees some knights, and they have really big swords, and they are looking for the person who set the Baron's house on fire.
Hey, exit stage left even, and I'm gonna sort of back into the thing. Hey, you guys up? You guys awake?
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
This place is dry. There's no halfling weed here. I think we ought to go.
I am still asleep.
I'm gonna go up to Darius's bed and kind of shake. You're the bottom bunk, right?
Yeah, I think I got bottom. Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of like lightly kick the bedpost.
What's up?
Hey, bro, two things. One, you ready to go? Two, you got any weed left?
I don't have it. I mean, I love weed. I think weed is great and I love it, but like I don't have any because I was just smoking so much of it for myself because I do it. Love weed, guys.
That's rude.
Sorry.
Well,
I'm gonna go check on Violet so we can see if she's ready to get out of here.
Roll an animal handling for me.
Okay. A 16.
So with a 16, Violet neighs. I'm not going to do the horse sound because you guys know that I'm bad at it. She, no, Jesus Christ, and it's the horse noise. But to you, it sounds like English, and she says, "We gotta go. No face, no case. Let's get out of here."
Oh, great! Everything we did.
She shakes her mane. She shakes her mane, and her nose points, like her muzzle points, and you see the knights looking around. They're walking around, going, "Yeah, the Baron's house on fire. You know what? Anybody know about the Baron's house on fire?"
So I'm gonna run back into the wagon. I'm gonna be like, "Look, guys, asses and elbows. We got to get out of here. There are people looking for us."
That's what I was trying to say. There is no weed here. We have to leave immediately.
Oh my god.
Can we stop at a dispensary on the way there? Where are we going, by the way?
As your DM, you're going to Cholt. Sorry, Morgause?
Oh, no, I was saying Bebe's kid said we were going to Cholt.
Oh. That place sounds like they wouldn't have what I'm looking for.
I'm sure you can forge something.
So when Morgause says Bebe's kid said let's go to Cholt, the map which you guys left on the table in the wagon starts to wave at you again, like it's got its magical map powers and it's waving and doing its thing. And so you pick it up and you look at it, and it's got a nice little, road to Cholt outlined on you. Like if you've ever seen an Indiana Jones movie where the map has the red path in it and it's telling you where Indy's traveling to, that's what the map does for you. And it's like, yo, y'all are here. You need to go there.
Let's do it.
All right. I'll drive, right?
Shotgun.
Let's go.
All right. So you guys just go. You go. You see that the road to Cholt is really easy looking. Like I said, there's no weird obstacle. There's no like force in the way. The DM didn't plan stuff, so now you have to fight a random monster type jazz. You just get going. And it is super easy. but the further you get away from Waterdeep, and the closer you get to Chult, the climate starts to change, and so does the landscape. And so it gets less like Lord of the Rings forest looking, and it's more like a dense jungle. It's like a tropical paradise. Like there's some jungles, there's some snaky rivers, there's it's the Jungle Cruise from Disneyland. So you hear like birds and stuff, and monkeys, different animals, and it's just there's just really nice tropical looking stuff. And it starts to get hot and humid. And there are mountains to the west, the south, and the east. And you guys are going north into the city. And as you notice all the palm fronds, you're really just thinking that you could take a nice vacation here because it's just really like just warm and beautiful. And you can tell that you're approaching the cities because you see city walls and a drawbridge. And over the walls of the city, you can't see much except for the top of a pyramid. And you guys are getting closer and closer to the drawbridge to approach the city.
Drawbridge coming up.
Drawbridge coming up.
Excuse me, good sir, but we'd like to enter the city.
And so you say that, Buffy, before you can actually see the good sir. And what is shocking to you is that both good sirs at this drawbridge are Black men. And they look at you and they say, "Hey, what brings you to the city, my sister, my sister?"
Oh, God. Well, what a beautiful chocolate man. Hello. We are just seeking, a dispensary, and we were wondering what would be beyond these gates of the city wall.
My sister, you need to dispense yourself inside the city if you would like to find what it is that you seek.
Sounds good to me.
And they just let you in. Like it's not even a hassle. They just see that you all look like them, and you're wearing the correct clothes because you guys still have on your clothes you brought from Bebe's kids. There's nothing weird about it. They just let you in.
Can I give them a nod on the way out, like as we pass by? Just go.
Yeah, you know what? You give them the what's up, and for that, you're gonna get an inspiration.
First inspiration.
So when you guys get in, you cross the drawbridge, you get into the city, and you see lots of normal city stuff. There are inns, there's taverns, there's a market that's got food and clothes and weapons and whatnot. There's McDowell's, like just, your basic city stuff. But you are so excited because there are tons of Black people here. There's Black dwarves, there's Black elves, there's goblins, there's some terrafolk, like that's a pterodactyl on top, like man on the bottom. There's like a character like that in X-Men. And there's some tabaxis, some cat men, so like cat on top, but people like person on the bottom. But mostly the town is just full of Black people, so you're super stoked.
Is there a boombox off in the corner that's playing the song "I'm Black, y'all, and I'm Black, y'all"?
Yeah, yes, exactly. Yes, no, literally, you can hear that song if you listen hard enough. And also while you're listening, you just kind of notice though that the city chatter seems a little bit off. Like a lot of people are saying things like, "You got to free your mind from mental slavery," and like the real Strahd was Black, but they don't want you to know that. And it very much seems like people aren't so much having like conversations as they are like proselytizing to each other. Like they're just talking, they're speeching at each other. They're not having a conversation, if that makes sense.
Monologuing.
Yes, exactly. So
I'm surprised at this place. I would have thought this would have been, I don't know, Chino Hills. Yeah.
Yeah, Chult doesn't sound like a Black place. Is that weird for me to say? Like it doesn't. I was just thinking I don't know, like lizard people. Am I weird? Am I racist for saying that?
I mean,
I felt the same way about DC, guys, and this is what it kind of looks like.
Oh yeah, DC has a lot of Black people.
I don't know.
That's a bad thing. I'm not racist.
Does anybody get like Hotep vibes here though?
Very strong.
So wait, as soon
Moses?
as we sing the, huh?
This is your DM speaking. I'm giving you a second inspiration.
Oh, pow. Pow.
Wow.
So as your DM, these are just practical things that you guys should probably consider. You do need to find an inn or somewhere to at least park the wagon, and you've also got to look for this contact that Bebe's kids gave you. So how do you want to go about that?
Buffet, you want me to park Vi for you, or
Yeah, Violet, you go with Moses. I want to explore a little bit because I don't know if we're going to run into another city that might allow me to buy some shea butter and lotion at the same time.
So Moses takes Violet and the wagon. Darius and Morgause, where are you guys gonna go?
I am also gonna explore and see if I can find any books or any information about the city.
Okay.
And I'm
Darius?
just gonna be left by myself and just go, and I'll just wander around and see what's up.
Okay. The three of you who are not parking the wagon, please all give me investigation rolls. I'm just gonna say, Moses, that you parked the wagon without any incident. And it's you, so please don't make an incident.
16.
14.
20.
Oh shit. Okay, hold on.
Not natural.
Who answered
19
first? Morgause?
Yes.
And you went to go find, like, to see if there are books being sold at the market?
Books that would have anything to do with the city.
Okay, so Morgause and Darius and Buffy all walk towards the market. You guys split up, and Morgause, you do find someone selling books about, and there's one that is about the history of the city. It's going to cost you 100 gold.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take the book.
Okay. And you, what did you roll, Buffy? 14? 15?
Yeah. 14.
With a 14, you find your shea butter, and it's only 20 gold.
But they gonna give me a deal because, you know, we family, right?
My sister, a deal is the deal that you make with yourself to be your best self possible. And I know you are doing that by buying this shea butter. That is your deal, my sister. 20 gold.
And I pay it and I ask him if he knows a cool spot to get a cool drink.
Oh, yeah, we got that McDowell's right over there. It's got the golden arcs.
Not the Golden Arches?
Golden arcs.
Okay. Thank you, my brother.
Darius, you rolled a 20. What did you want to do?
I'm just wandering around the city, just like, you know, taking it in, because I was like, well, if I stay still, I'm going to look suspicious, and my social anxiety was starting to flare up. So just like, I'll just walk
So
around.
You're walking, and a couple of people stop you and they say hello, but they stop you and they're just like, don't forget, we are all kings, my brother. And then somebody else stops you and they're like, why be eye candy when you can be soul food?
Mm-hmm. That is correct. Amen, my friend, my dude.
Morgause, do you just immediately start reading the book right there while you're on the street?
I'm gonna try and find like a little side area where I can pull my body over, and immediately start taking a look at the book and seeing if there's any useful information in it.
Is that going to be wisdom? I've never rolled for somebody reading a book. Let's call it wisdom. Give me a wisdom.
19.
Oh shit. Okay. So with the 19, you skim it. It is like the easiest thing that you've ever read in your life. There's a ton of information, but nothing seems suspicious to you. You just find out that Cholt is just this beautiful tropical city. There are quite a few Black people who settled there, and so the town has just continued to propagate in that way. Nothing about it seems off to you. But it also just kind of doesn't necessarily vibe with what you're seeing when you look around.
Okay.
And I'm assuming. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, I'm gonna keep looking through the book and just see if I see anyone else from our party in as they're coming through the city.
Where are you at, Buffy?
I just got to McDowell's. I'm thinking of ordering a Big Mick and, getting one of those Sprites because they hit hard.
That crispy Sprite. You definitely
Sprite.
can spend some gold on that crispy Sprite, but I just want to say that the McFlurry machine is still broke.
I mean, you get what you pay for.
Moses, where are you during all this time?
I assume I park Violet, a pet Violet in the head. Hey, we'll be right back. Whatever. And then I start perusing the streets and asking people if they have any. I still call it marijuana.
Roll for weed.
Ho ho ho! Gladly. Oh no. I bought a tray pad finally, and it's, I guess, too bouncy. So
We're just working on it. All right, everything's a work in progress.
what's the modifier?
Just a blank roll, no modifier.
Cool, 3.
No, nobody has any weed. Sorry.
Try.
Damn it! Trifling fools.
So, Buffy, you're in the McDowell's. You've placed your order. You get your food back, and when you get your food back, the young person handing it to you, the young Terra man, that's pterodactyl up top, person on bottom. He goes, "Are you single, my sister?"
That depends. I'm kind of out here trying to live the icy life. So, if you got that 8-inch, 8-figure, might be.
He looks back at him. He looks back at you and he just says, "I want a queen that respects herself and lays off the swine like you. I want her to stand beside her king like a strong Black woman. But my queen got to be a freak too."
Fuck around and find out.
Inspiration. And you're going to take an inspiration. And I am assuming at this point that the whole party just meets back up again, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you just discuss your findings? Because it's as Fragged first has pointed out in chat, I might say it's suspicious that a tropical paradise is dry, right?
For sure. There's supposed to be some Maui Wowie.
You guys get any luck at finding anything? They
You got some
book, but all it says is that this is just a paradise. But these people aren't acting like it's a paradise. They're acting ashy.
Oh yeah, I mean,
facts. They are acting hella ashy. And I bought myself some good cocoa butter with some shea butter mixing, and I feel like I've been treated in an elevated way, but people are just like, I don't know, a little aggressive.
yeah.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I was lost in the city. I feel very uncomfortable here. So if we could just skedaddle as soon as possible, that would be great.
Wow, there's no weed here, man. We have to go. We gotta go.
We can't forget that we came here to find somebody, guys.
Yeah, the weed man. And he ain't here.
Oh yeah, that cat person though, right?
Cat.
Yeah, Jabari.
Yeah, we need to
Yeah,
find
catnip.
Jabari.
I'm gonna yell out the name Jabari in the middle of McDowell's. Is it Jabari? It's Jabari, right?
It's Jabari.
Hey, yo, Jabari! Jabari!
And you say Ayo Jabari, and the doors to the McDowell's swing open. A tabaxi, like I said, that's cat on top, person on the bottom, walks in. He's not wearing a shirt. He's just got on pants with a belt because it's funnier that way. So
Booty
he
tang.
opens the doors. He bursts through the doors and he goes, "Hey, don't yell my name like that." And he waves you over.
I hop off the bar stool and walk over.
You better watch out. Catty Tang got a belt.
I just gave you inspiration, so I'm not giving you another one because you're already sitting on 2, but that was great. So you guys walk over to Jabari and he says, "I heard you was looking for me?"
Yeah. I was yelling your name out. You answered in the first call. Where were you this entire time?
It's kind of like a Beetlejuice thing. Y'all said my name 3 times and I heard it.
Really? Oh. Can I test that out later?
Yeah, for sure. What's up? What do you need?
Before we actually get into the specifics, do you know if there's weed here? I really need it.
And Jabari just kind of looks at you and he goes, "I'm done with you right now." And he looks at Morgause and Buffy and goes, "What's up, y'all?"
Do you know the green bottles back in Waterdeep?
"Oh yeah, those my homies. What's up?"
All right, so we're looking for some stuff, and they said you might be able to help us find what we're looking for.
Okay. So what's the job? Like, y'all here to, like, are y'all in the same trade as them? Or like,
When the
what's
occasion
up?
calls for it, we are in the same trade as them.
We've got that entrepreneurial spirit, you know?
Okay. I don't think we should necessarily be, talking about that here, like here in the McDowell's. So maybe let's just go, outside a little bit, find somewhere to talk.
Sounds good to me.
And so Jabari leads you guys outside, and as you're walking, somebody tries to stop you, and they're doing the whole thing. "You got to free your mind." And
I'm gonna
Jabari just
smack
kind
that
of
person's hand.
no, Jabari just pushes him
Oh.
out of the way, like right in the chest, just pushes him out of the way. And so you guys find a shady place near the market, and you all just kind of gather around in this shady area, and Jabari is like, "All right, so what, lay it on me, guys. Lay it on me. What's going on?" Ashlava said the
Weed.
whole place is shady, and they might be onto something. Sorry, I assumed your pronouns, and I apologize for that. Back in
Weed,
character.
man. You ignored me earlier. Is there weed here? Just simply yes or no. Be suffice, and I can make my plan accordingly.
I might be holding, but ain't no way y'all came all the way here just for weed.
I'm pretty bad at like not giving away everything. So I'm a elbow Morgause and be like, "Yo, so what's the story?"
I'm gonna roll perception and see if Jabari picks up on that. Maybe I'm not because I didn't get my
Can I
dice
say
earlier.
that I'm throwing a big enough stink about weed that he doesn't pay attention?
You would have to give me a deception.
What if it was genuinely me being upset that I came all this way and there's no weed, and because I'm sober, I'm very irritable right now?
You know what? Because you put it in character, I'll let you have that one. So he doesn't see.
Cool. All right, go on.
So Buffy elbows Morgause to explain what's going on.
So when we were working with Joy and Flynn, we noticed that a couple of weird items have started circulating. Have you heard about anything weird coming into town, that weirder than usual anyway?
Well, Jabari just like a heavy sigh, like the weight of the world sigh. And he goes, things got really fucking weird around here a couple days ago. I think the bag lady was in town and some whole other shit happened, and there's just a lot going on. So like maybe you tell me your side of the story, I'll tell you mine, and we'll figure out what we can do together.
You said the bag lady was here?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to level with you. The bag lady is why we're here, and we're trying to be not here. So we're looking for some things that she took from us. Have you heard about anything that's not supposed to be here or that seems like something she would leave behind?
And Jabari, just like all of his cool, like all of his catty tang air just kind of like dissipates, and he puts his hands in his head, and the guy is just fucking beat down. And he looks up at you with his little cat eyes, and he says, so Chult was a tropical paradise up until a couple of days ago, before the bag lady showed up. When the bag lady got here, not only did she buy all the weed here in Chult and take it with her, but you guys see that pyramid over there up north?
Yeah.
We see.
So that pyramid's been here for a long time. And I guess the inscription on the inside says Imhotep, like the name of a mummy. But the bag lady doesn't read so good. And so she went there with somebody else and they translated the curse. And it says, I am Hotep. And now the town is like this. And there's a mummy.
Oh.
That explains it. I'm ready to go then. You guys ready to go?
Wait, should we like beat the crap out of this mummy real quick?
You heard the guy. There's no weed here. What's the point?
But if we kill the money, then we can get the weed. Meant to say mummy and weed. I'm very sleepy. You woke me up.
I mean, we came here to get a chicken wing, didn't we? Can we just...
We're already here. We might as well get it.
All right, fine.
And Jabari looks at you guys and he's like, yo, I just kind of think that all of this is related. Like the bag lady, you guys, the weed, the mummy, like it's all just one big thing. And I was actually going to reach out to BB and Flynn because I need a crew to help me go fight this mummy. So like, if y'all want to go get down with this mummy, then like I'm pretty sure everything else will get figured out, right?
I mean, a few of us got hands, but like, I don't really know what we're walking into and what this might cost us.
You're walking into a pyramid.
I don't know. Can I like roll for like perception or magical detection?
You can do both of those. You can roll. Well, actually, detect magic is a spell, JK, but you can just roll for both of those things. Just give me 2 rolls. Fuck it.
All right. I have a +4 for perception, so that's a 19. And that's a 20.
So with both of those things, you can tell that everything that Jabari told you is absolutely true. He's not lying to you at all. He is giving you all the information to the best of his ability.
All right, guys, maybe we should try to handle this scandal. The faster we get out of here, the faster we find the weed.
So we're going to do the kill the mummy? Mummy? How many M's are in that word?
There's 3 M's in mummy, but one's at the beginning and 2 are in the middle.
Yeah, that's what I said. Let's just kill the mummy.
Kill your mother.
No, guys, I'm sleepy. Look, can we just kill the thing and then I can go take like a nap in the cart?
All right.
You know
So-
what? First, let's go back to this McDowell's and get this guy some coffee or some of that crispy Coke. Because I'm not trying to kill no mummy with somebody who's too tired to do anything.
Facts are facts, America.
Do they got beer here? They got High Life?
Listen, I'll get you a high life when we're done killing this mummy, okay?
What about now? What about now?
No, now you got to go into a fight with a clear head and some weapons, which
Yeah,
reminds me.
That's why I need it. That's why I
And-
need it.
When Jabari says and some weapons, which reminds me, he like walks away super fast and then comes back super fast. And when he comes back, he's just got a bag over his shoulder.
What the fuck?
Oh, what's with the bag, Jabari?
We gotta go fight this mummy. Y'all, if y'all want to bare knuckle box with a mummy, that's fine.
Are you talking about like now? Oh, jeez, dang. We just met you.
Look, the sooner we kill the mummy, the sooner you get your weed and your beer.
All right, let's get this mummy. Let's get this mummy, guys.
Let's get this mummy.
So you
Let's get this bread.
You're all in agreement. You're gonna go fight this fucking mummy.
Let's go fuck this mummy up.
All right. So Jabari hands out weapons, and he gives you your whatever was in the bottom of your sheets on D&D Beyond. That's not a plug, but we do use D&D Beyond for this game, and I will say it's a great resource, y'all. So Buffy, you get a crossbow and a dagger, and I'm not gonna give you all these things because I'm not gonna let you kill my mummy that fast. Sorry.
And a quarterstaff.
And a quarterstaff. Okay, so you get a crossbow and a dagger and a quarterstaff. Morgause, you want your longsword and your rapier?
Can I have the crossbow and the rapier?
Okay. Darius, you have hand axes and your sword, which you picked up off of the street last session.
Mhm.
And Moses, you have. I asked you to send it to me, and I didn't even look. Yeah, this says y'all, you have a simple weapons, whatever that means.
I think because I'm based on a dragonborn. I think.
Yeah, you're a dragonborn cleric, so in theory, a dragonborn wouldn't need weapons, so you're just going to use magic.
Can I just be like my actual breath?
Yeah, your breath is stank. You haven't brushed your teeth in 3 days.
I haven't brushed my teeth 3 days before the reunion happened. Who knows how long in this world?
Moses got hot breath.
And pissy shoes.
It's warm.
Okay, so this is your DM speaking. And I'm just gonna sidebar for 2 seconds. There are 2 things that I, Jordan Lambert, am really bad at: maps and math. So being a DM is going great for me, you guys. Just throwing that out there.
Learning curve.
So this pyramid is 4 stories tall. There's 2 baby mummies on the first 3 floors, and then Imhotep, the Hotep, is at the top floor. So you're gonna have to go through and fight 6 baby mummies, and then the big guy. Sound good?
Sure.
All right, and I will give you more instructions when we get to Imhotep, as long as y'all don't die first. Please don't die.
We don't die. We don't multiply either.
Multiply.
We'll probably die.
And I am, you know what? As a gift to you guys, I'm going to remind you of all the loot you have on top of having your weapons and blah, blah, blah. You also have boots of speed. You've got an invisibility cloak. You've got the duplicitous manuscript, the bag of tricks. Try Jesus, don't try me, and invite to the cookout. So you can actually you can summon other NPCs if you'd like. All right, so y'all, you get your weapons from Jabari. y'all just walk through the town, and everybody in town is still under the mummy spell. So they're just super like talking to themselves. We was all kings, you know, don't free your mind, mental slavery, ashiness. Ladies should be seen, not heard, you know, all the stuff that ashy people like to say. And you make your way through the town to the pyramid. And there's just a door to the pyramid. Like there's no puzzle. It's nothing crazy. And you get inside and there are two mummies who are just ready to box. So our initiative order was Morgause first, then Buffy, then Darius, then the mummies, then Jabari, and then Moses. So go for it, Morgause. What do you do?
I am going to draw my crossbow, and I am going to attempt to just fire in the general direction of whichever mummy is closest to me.
I would say that the mummies are equidistance away from you. Like if you're in the room like this, they're just both, you know, other direction, and they've got their arms up and they're like, free your mind from the mental slavery, from the bonds of the man. And I don't think that that's registered that you're trying to fight them. You got a sneak attack on them. So go ahead and roll.
What am I rolling? What is it?
You're just rolling to see if you hit first.
$16.
16 hits. So now roll for damage.
$11.
Okay, so 16 hits the mummy to your left, and it groans, and it's like, my sister, why would you do that to me? And that's it. That's your turn. Buffy?
So, you know, I'm not very athletic, but I got some good aim when I wanna. Is there anything in here that I can like kind of hide behind and shoot from?
There are two we'll say that there are two columns in there. So the columns are, I'm going to give this to you and say that the columns are close to you. So yes, you do have the ability to hide behind one.
So I'm gonna run out from behind a column and fire straight into what I think is the head of a mummy, hope, or maybe a heart, hoping to kind of stop him in his tracks because bro is towards us, and I don't do that. He looks musty.
Is it the same one that Morgause hit, or is it the other one?
It's the other one because he's still
Okay.
moving and he's pretty musty smelling.
So roll for me, please. Your D20.
19.
Oh, 19 definitely hits. Give me your roll for damage.
Come on, be nice to me. No. 3.
So so you do 3 damage, and the mummy, it just kind of like the arrow hits him and bounces off, and he's like, my sister, you could just say hello, my sister, as he continues to, you know, do his thing. What move are you going to make, Darius?
I pull up my sword, and I'm just like, don't worry, I've been studying the Hiten Mitsurugi style. And then I lower my stance, and I try to slash at the mummy that everyone's been attacking. And let's see.
Well, you have your choice. It's either one.
Yeah, I'll do the one that everyone's been attacking.
No, Morgause attacked one and Buffy attacked one, so you can choose which one you want to. And I'll tell you, I will tell you this much: the one that Morgause hit is closer to dying.
Well, I see that it's closer to dying, and then I say, "Don't worry, I'll strike the finishing blow." And I rolled a 7.
It doesn't die. He does not die. He says, my brother, to finish something, you must start it in the correct fashion. You cannot finish what you have not started. But, I mean, you still hit, so it doesn't matter. And the mummy is going to attack Darius because he's real mad that she was like, I'm going to finish it. And then he didn't finish. And he rolled a 14. Does that hit?
No, it does not.
So he... Huh?
What did
What'd
he
you
try
say?
to attack?
He just tries to like claw at you, like with his mummy claw.
Can I just do like a cool like martial arts dodge?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
And then Jabari is like, okay, I see y'all getting in here with this fight. And Jabari rolled. He did not hit. So Jabari just basically is talking shit the whole time. And it just negates his turn. Moses, what do you do?
I'm going to attack the one that Buffy had attacked with my breath weapon.
What's your hot breath? Moses casts hot breath.
And be like, man.
Give me a roll to see if you hit.
16.
16 definitely hits. Give me another roll for damage.
2d6. Hold on. I'm gonna look at him straight in his face. Does he say something right before I hit him?
No, he's just.
Can he say something right before I hit him?
My brother.
I'm gonna say, man,
That's-
you come straight out of a comic book, and I'm gonna hit him for 6 points.
What did you roll?
6.
Okay, thank you. All right, so we're back to Morgause. What do you do?
First of all, I'm really glad I'm not near Moses and the other mummy, if that's the breath action that's happening. I am gonna try and finish off the one that I fired at with another bolt from my crossbow.
All right.
14.
14 hits. How much damage do you do?
13. Roll a 10.
Okay, so tell me exactly what you do.
So I am looking at the mummy in front of me, and it's teetering a little bit. It's looking like it's in pretty bad shape, so I think maybe I can hit it. I am going to take a deep breath, draw back, and fire, and I am going to hit it straight through the throat.
And you do, and he just goes, my sister! And he explodes, and there's just dust everywhere, and he's dead. He's gone. Buffy, we still got one mummy to take out. What you gonna on this floor? What you gonna do?
Ew, mummy dust. This nasty. I'm gonna be ashy.
Good thing you got that shea butter, girl.
I pop out from behind this column. You know, I try to square up with this mummy and my crossbow. I draw back and I'm like, I'm coming for the brain, bruh. And I launch off. Let's see what happens. So 20.
Oh, yeah, that hits for sure.
And 15.
So he is not quite dead, but he is in bad shape. And he looks at you and he goes, I don't know why you would hurt me like this. We need to elucidate and communicate instead of all the weaponry and the fighting.
Shove it, dude. Shove it.
And it's Darius's turn.
So I still feel terrible about the fact that I missed. So I'm like, right now, I have to surpass my limits. So I'm gonna roll to attack the one that's remaining. Let's see. That is a natural 1. But I do have great weapon fighting, so I can reroll a 1 or 2 with a two-handed or versatile weapon, which I will
Okay.
do.
I was gonna say, if you don't burn an inspiration on this.
That landed on the table and not on my mat, and that is a 8 plus 4. Does a 12 work?
12 hits. 12
Oh,
hits.
let me just roll for damage, and that is 2, and 2 plus 2 is 6.
Worthless,
I'm
bro.
sorry.
All
needed
this
to hit
talk.
No, you needed to hit 7 to kill him. That's why it's funny.
I had a feeling. I felt that in my heart.
So the mummy looks at you and he's like, "My brother, can't we just talk this out, my friend?" And it's his turn next. So he's gonna go to Darius again because he's still so offended. And he rolled a 17, and I'm assuming 17 hits, right?
Interestingly enough, it hits me by 1. So what fun we're having today.
Well, it doesn't matter because he only did 3 damage.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, so so the mummy claws at you, but like he just like grabs the collar of your shirt and like skins you a little bit. Like he does one of these because it doesn't quite make it all the way. He's brittle. And now it's Jabari's turn, and Jabari is still talking shit. And he's just like, "Man, these mummies ain't shit."
Come on, Boo Boo Kitty, you can do
and
this.
Boo Boo Kitty rolled a 7, and a 7 doesn't hit. So he's still just talking a lot of trash and not doing anything.
This guy is no better than Bebe's kids.
Gosh, Morgana's mini shit.
Not even Catman. Moses, your turn.
I'm going to attack the last one. Let me yell out the words. I'm angry.
And
Natural
sober.
20.
Oh, natty 20 definitely hits, and it doesn't really matter how much damage you do because he only had 1 HP left. So just go for it. Just go wild and tell me what you do.
I go into a triage of insults and beratement to him, but at such a velocity that my breath just like is visibly seen as it hits him in the face, and I would like for it to suck up to any orifices that are just left unwrapped from the gauze, and then his body just kind of just suck in and then implode on itself.
Okay, but before it implodes, he has enough like mummy air to go, "Bruh, your breath," and then he dies.
And as he dies, I say, "Yeah, I know."
Okay, so then you guys go, you look to your right, and there's a staircase leading you up the stairs, and Jabari, who has done nothing this whole time, is like, "Y'all, upstairs, let's go." And he runs upstairs, and you get upstairs, and here we are again, 2 more brand new mummies, full HP.
Can I take my time going up the stairs?
Yeah, why?
I'm just grumbling. I'm very
Okay.
angry right now.
I mean, we're in a pyramid.
Which makes sense because my initiative is last, so I just come up like at the end when it's my turn.
Yeah. That's why I let you have that one, because your initiative's last.
Thanks.
So you guys get up to the 2nd floor, and there's 2 more mummies ready to go. 1 to your right, 1 to your left, and you're first, Morgas.
Mummies on the left, mummies on the right.
Is there any cover on this level, or am I just out in the open?
There are some plants and like not pots of gold, but like the Egyptian version of pots of gold. Like not sarcophagi. Well, fuck it, they're sarcophagi. Yeah, there's 2 sarcophagi. So you got some cover. And there's some plants. Do with that what you will.
Okay. Since the crossbow is working for me so far, I am going to peek out from behind one of the sarcophagi and aim for the mummy on the right, and try and hit him in the legs and knock him over.
All right.
That's a solid 8. So
8 does not hit, so you just boof it and you miss. Buffy, what do you do?
I'm gonna kind of hang out behind this plant and I peer through and I see I've got like this back view of Left Mummy, like right in the booty. So I pull out my daggers and I
Are you
go,
gonna stab this mummy in the butt cheeks?
and I go straight for the butt cheeks to see if it'll take him down. And let me roll.
Nice.
14.
Dang,
14 hits.
straight in the
14
butt
hits.
cheeks.
How much damage do you do?
Great. Thanks for that. So that's a 4 plus 4. That's an 8. That is an 8 miss.
It's so the mummy just goes, "Oh, my butt cheeks, my butt cheeks."
Ow, something bit me.
Darius, what do you do now?
So I'm out of anime tropes for the day, so I'm just going to try and attack it with my sword without saying anything funny. And that is a 23. Oh, okay. Yep.
Oh, that definitely hits. How much damage do you do?
Oh yeah, let's see. That's that's 13 damage. No more anime
Jesus.
tropes for the rest of the campaign.
Okay, so where did you stab him? I'm assuming that you attacked the same mummy that Buffy did, right?
Yes. So I'm actually very sleepy. So actually, I'm gonna do one more anime trope. So I fall asleep, and then you think that you're in trouble, but then I start breathing, and then all of a sudden lightning cracks, and then before you even blink, I'm behind the mummy, and it's been sliced in half.
So the mummy goes. So the mummy goes, my butt, my whole butt. I can't feel my butt. And so the mummy's legs and butt cheeks fall to the ground, and the rest of because it's cut in half. So the legs and butt cheeks fall this way, and the torso falls this way, and the torso's still alive, and it's on the ground just like flopping around. And so the other mummy who has not been cut in half is going to look at this and is going to be like, y'all just woke up and chose violence. And he rolls a natty 1. So he's just shocked that you came here and you chose violence, and he does nothing.
Just
and
like a
Jabari rolled a 9. So Jabari is still just talking shit. He's like, that's right. We chose violence, y'all. And he doesn't do anything. And now Moses has finally made it up the stairs. What does Moses do?
I'm gonna walk up to the one that I see, the one that doesn't have a butt or legs, and I'm gonna walk up to him and do an unarmed strike while still in conversation with myself, angry that I'm sober and having to do this shit with a bunch of hotep trifling folks.
Roll your rolls. Give me your rolls.
It's an unarmed strike, so I guess it's strength. So 12.
Yeah. That hits.
Really? Oh.
Yes.
It just says 2 bludgeoning damage is what I do. I guess
All right.
there's no roll for it.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. I was wrong. So yeah, you just Fist to Fury him and takes down some of that HP. Morgause, you're up.
I'm angry that I've been betrayed by my crossbow, so I'm going to draw my rapier, and I am again going to go for the one who still is in one piece,
Yes.
and use my doctor knowledge to try and aim between the ribs of the mummy.
Ooh, I like this.
It's a 19.
That hits for sure.
And a natural 10.
So you stab him, and it kind of gets caught in like the mummy wrappings, so you don't do as much damage as you maybe thought you would have with your doctor knowledge. And the mummy just goes, "The heart is a delicate thing, my sister, and it must be protected at all costs." And then he shuts up. Buffy, you're up.
I'm getting tired of the ashiness in these pyramids. So I see I got this like weird quarterstaff club, and I'm really not sure what to do with it other than to hit a bitch over the head with it. So I kick off one of these sarcophagus and come down like this and try to hit the mummy on top of the head.
The one that's only a torso, right?
Yes.
Okay, roll.
Like think
for me, let's
think
see if
like
that hits.
Walking Dead, you know,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, I
swinging
got
like Lucille. All right, so roll. That's an 18.
All right, roll for damage.
That's an 8.
8. So 8 damage does not quite kill this mummy, but like your quarterstaff hits him so hard that it leaves a dent. And so there's just a torso on the ground with a huge dent in the back. Darius, it's on you.
So I'm just like trying to like figure out what I should do. I look to the left, look to the right, look to the left, look to the right. I reach to my bag and pull out a fuzzy ball from my bag of tricks and toss into the air. That is an 8. So there's a brown bear just hanging out.
I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So what does the bear do?
What does the bear do?
The bear is a bear, and so it looks to the left and looks to the right, and it's just like, and then like just starts just attacking the mummy on the ground.
I'm not even gonna make you roll for this because I'm so entertained. The bear just fucking kills the mummy that's on the ground. That's only a torso. All right, and so there is one mummy left, and he's had it, and he's, the bear was inside you all along, but there is also a bear inside me, my brother. And he rolled a 17. Does that hit, Darius?
Yes, it does. By 1.
But it doesn't matter because he rolled a natty 1 after that. So, like, again, no damage.
Oh.
So again, he swipes at you, and then just a hard gust of air hits you, and it's more of an annoyance than anything else. And Jabari is going to roll. Oh, what? Sorry. Jabari is going to roll his attack. Oh my God, he got a 13. He finally does something, you guys.
Proud of you, Jabari.
Okay, so Cat Daddy says, I have had enough of this shit talk. And he takes his belt off and he uses it like a whip, like Pootie Tang, and he whips at the mummy. And this mummy, too, also splits in half, legs and butt cheeks over here, torso over there. Moses, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna walk
The mummy's
over.
not quite dead yet.
Oh, he's not dead? Oh.
He's not quite dead.
I'm gonna walk up to him and I'm just gonna use my dragon breath one more time.
What do you say? Tell me what you say.
I'll tell you what I say and then I'll tell you what I rolled. I say, this place ain't no paradise. This place is a black jail where all ideas go to die and ain't nobody free. And then I rolled in that one.
The prison industrial complex
so
at its highest.
The mummy doesn't even have a response for that. He just lets more Gauss take in the next turn. That one.
I am gonna walk up to the torso half of the mummy, and I would like to stomp on the mummy's head.
Stomp him out. Tell me what you do. Tell me what your rolls are.
I rolled a 10.
It's so funny that you did stomp him in the nuts because there people are talking about Boondocks in the chat right now. Which, okay, I'm sorry. I'm just going to totally sidebar us for a second, but I just recently watched Boondocks again, and you know the song, I Got Shot.
I
And that
got
thing?
shot. Yeah.
Yeah, I got shot for real. So we watched Boondocks, and then we went right into watching Grey's Anatomy. And so anytime somebody on Grey's Anatomy comes in with a gunshot wound, and they're like, I got shot, we scream at the TV, I got shot for real. Sorry. Anyway.
The best song from Boondocks is Booty Butt Cheeks. I don't even know how you...
That's what I was thinking when you went to stab the mummy in the butt. I wanted to sing Booty Butt Cheeks so bad, and I didn't do it. Booty butt cheeks.
You guys also forget the classic that is Thug in Love.
Anyway, sorry. Side rail. Put this in the parking lot and go back to the game. Morgal's rolled a 10, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you just stomp him out. Just literally, you stomp him to dust. He turns into dust. He explodes. It's a little gross. You might want to take a shower later. But also, like, you work in the morgue, so maybe it's not that bad for you.
Not my worst day.
And so you go up the staircase to the 3rd floor of this pyramid. There are 2 more mummies, and these mummies look at you and they're like, we heard that you wanted to fight, and while we would like to enlighten your senses, we also will throw fisticuffs if that's what's required. And Buffy, you are next in our initiative order. What do you, and again, same deal. There's mummy to the left, mummy to the right. There's no cover in this room. Like, they saw you coming, they heard you kill the other ones. What are you going to do?
Mummy to the right. I'm going to, since I have 2 daggers, I'm gonna just like whip them out and be like, y'all don't want these hands.
Bring them out.
I'm gonna need 10 feet. And I try to launch them both into the shoulders of the mummies to get them, you know.
So you want to try and hit both mummies?
Yep, at the same time. So they can, like,
so
be doing that.
Roller dance?
Yeah.
Okay, just let's see if that hits. Give me a roll.
Oh, Jesus, be on my side today. Oh my gosh. So that's a 22. And
so you hit.
And that's an 18.
Jesus Christ. Hold on. I'm so bad at math. I need to actually calculate this. Fuck me. So you hit both mummies really, really hard, and they legitimately just start doing the thriller dance. They don't say anything. Marius, what are you gonna do?
I still have a bear. So I say,
yes, you still have a bear.
Get up. And I send one bear at the other one, and at the so I send one bear to one, and then at the other one, I'm like, I just want to see something real quick. And so I put my hands together like this because I've just been like, we're in a magical world. I should be able to do magic probably. And I just yell, "Spirit gun!" And a firebolt shoots out of my hands towards the mummy. And I'm like,
So this is what I'm gonna have you do. Roll once to see if you and the bear hit, and then I'll have you roll separate damage rolls for you and the bear.
Okay. It was 11 for me, so that's 15 for my firebolt. I don't know what the bear's modifier would be.
We'll just say that the bear doesn't have a modifier.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I respect that. It is.
So what? You rolled 11, you said?
So 11 for the bear and 15 for me.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
so
sorry,
the one so the mummy that you spirit gun to, Jess, it works. It works. Everyone in the room is shocked. All of you. Buffy, Morgause, Jabari, Moses, everybody is shocked that it worked, and this mummy just explodes. The one that go ahead and react to this, you guys. Everybody go ahead and react to this.
Wow.
Have you been able to do that this whole time?
What?
I didn't. Nobody told me.
That was the most like Dragon Ball thing I've ever seen in my whole life. Like you just went Super Saiyan on us.
Can you make weight appear?
So while you guys are reacting to this, the bear just punches the other mummy, or like mauls. Whatever. The bear punches him. And the mummy doesn't quite die, but he is much worse for wear. And he's going to try to attack the bear back. What's your 19? 19 hits, right? I'm going to give the same armor class as you.
Okay.
And he does 13 damage to the bear? This is ridiculous. So the mummy just reaches into the bear's chest and pulls the bear's heart out like Mola Ram in Indiana Jones. And he goes,
"Very light!"
Exactly. That's exactly what he does. Kanima Shakti Day! And he throws the bear's heart on the ground. The bear dies. Sorry about it. We do not. By the way, sidebar. This is Jordan speaking, not anybody in the game. We don't support animal cruelty. Don't ever pull a bear's heart out. But narratively, that's what the mummy does. And so the bear is gone. But you still have your bag of tricks. You can pull more of them. And it's Jabari's turn next. And Jabari goes, "I can't believe you would disrespect an animal like this." And he pulls the belt off and he whips the belt and kills the mummy.
Thank you, Jabari.
Damn.
So you aren't worthless.
Hey, listen. I know it takes me a minute to get into the fight, but like once I'm in the fight, I'm in, y'all.
Okay, Catty Tang. Let's keep it moving.
Okay, so you guys head upstairs to the top of the pyramid where the last mummy is Imhotep, the big mummy. And this is how this is gonna work, right? Y'all have played D&D before. And everybody except for Buffy, Kiki has played D&D before. But those of us who are familiar with D&D knows that D&D would not be the game that it is without riddles. So here's how this works. I have a number of riddles for you. And the more tries it takes to solve these riddles, the less the mummy is going to want to fight you, because he's going to feel bad that you're not that smart. The faster you solve them, the more riddles you have to solve, and the more inclined the mummy will be to fight you. So basically, I just made up a mechanic myself just in case you guys had a really hard time solving these stupid ass riddles that I found. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm bad at riddles, so y'all.
So, and I just want to say I found these riddles from Sublime Riddles and Rhymes from the DM Guild online. Thank you to my friend Kaylee for giving me that resource because I told her I needed some riddles. So are you ready for this? Okay. Sorry. Okay, so you all head upstairs. Jabari's going to be absolutely useless unless it comes to combat because he's me and I have the answers right in front of me. So you guys head upstairs to the top of the pyramid. It's beautiful on the inside. There's all kinds of gold and blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And the Imhotep is just the ashiest looking black dude you've ever met in your life. He's got on the Imhotep or the Hotep meme hat. He's sitting on a throne and he looks at y'all and he says, "Oh, brothers and sisters, you have arrived today. You have arrived. Are y'all ready for this?"
Sure.
All right.
What has a heart but no other organs?
An organ.
A
Wait,
worm?
that's an organ, but no horn. Sorry. I'm very
Yeah,
serious.
no. What has a heart but no other organs? I will give you 3 official guesses before I say that you didn't get it and move on to the next one.
That was my official guess.
So
in
do you-
character.
What has a heart but no organs? As a team, you're down to 2 official guesses.
The heart in Oregon. I'm gonna say this place. This place has no heart either. So scratch that.
A heart but
Wait.
no organs?
Cards.
Oh, wait.
Like in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh yeah, like a deck of cards?
Yeah.
That's smart. That's
And
a
the
good
mummy
thing.
just starts to huff and puff, and he's like, "Oh,
That
yes,
upset
the
you,
answer
bro?
is a deck of cards."
Wow.
So Chad is asking if they can help, and I've decided that yes, we'll call it phone a friend. So depending on how this goes, I'll give you all the options to phone a friend. Next riddle. What disappears the moment you say its name?
Silence.
Fuck you, Moses. That's the right answer.
Bam. Sober. I am smart.
I was thinking a sigh.
I'm so mad at you right now, Moses.
I'm so mad at this world. I am sober. So fuck off.
People buy me to eat, but never eat me. What am I?
Sex work.
No. You wasted an answer.
Like it's a
You
thing that
wasted a
should
guess.
we don't talk about it enough. Like people. Wait. No.
No.
Yeah.
People, listen, I'm going to repeat it, not in the voice. People buy me to eat, but never eat me. What am I?
Utensils?
Yes. And the mummy does says yes, and he's seething at this point.
I'm gonna turn to the group and be
Feed
like,
me.
isn't it kind of weird
What?
that we came here to fight and this guy's just talking to us? Like, what is that?
Okay. While he's asking us questions, what if I just kill him?
I am for that.
I like this plan.
You should just
But
go for
have
the
you even
knees.
killed anybody?
Yeah,
killed
I like.
Okay. Roll. I'm going to call this deception to see if the mummy doesn't hear you plan this sneak attack.
You
16 for me.
Huh?
16 for me.
Do we all have to roll this?
No, because it was Darius's idea. So at a 16, the mummy does not hear you. He's too busy talking in his damn riddles. So go ahead and plan your sneak attack, you bastards.
So I'm just gonna ask him to tell me a question, and I'm gonna just like shoot something at him with my magic that I have now.
I say you go for the butt. The butt always works.
as your DM, he's sitting.
Oh,
He's sitting in a
I'm
throne.
able to get under
Just
the
aim
bus.
for the head.
Okay. I'll aim for his head.
And okay, are you done planning your? You know what? Do you guys want to plan this while I don't have my AirPods in? That would have been more fair.
Yeah, actually, could you take your AirPods out right now for a second, and then we'll
Yeah,
we'll
somebody
wave
just
you down.
like give me the high sign or something when you're ready.
Yeah.
All right, I'm taking my AirPods out.
Okay. You know what? Jordan is so nice. Can we just say what our favorite thing about Jordan is?
Oh my
Her hair-
gosh, we don't have
her
time
hair.
for that.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's
Really-
probably her usage of like a hair and clothing and makeup.
So
That's
stylish.
That's very on point. You know what's really good about Jordan is her sense of style. It's like perfect, you know.
Yeah, lock and loaded, sniper eye.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, and then, we could just like talk about how great she is and, take things down, but I don't even know about that.
Yeah. I also think Morgus should take a shot at him in the face.
Okay. I can do
So
that.
we'll get 2 attacks at the same time.
Wait, are we going to Sailor Moon this and all come together and just shoot at the same time?
That
Yeah.
sounds
Yeah,
so
we
cheesy.
Let's do it. When the next riddle comes, we all just attack at the same time, except for Jabari because he's a trifling fool.
So trifling.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm back. I don't know what I missed. So y'all do your thing. You rolled a great deception, so he doesn't hear you. Also, thank you everybody in the chat who was trying to help me figure out when it was time or not. So you guys do your thing, and the mummy throws out his next riddle, which is, "Feed me and I live, yet give me a drink and I die."
I think the answer is now.
I cast chromatic orb. I reach into my pocket and grab like a rock and just toss it at it. And imbue it with the power.
Can you share with the class what chromatic orb does?
Yeah, it's just a ball of energy that I can imbue with like any like elemental power. I discovered it the other day while skipping stones randomly. So the I made an orb of acid that I'm just tossing at this mummy.
And
It's a
I'm
level-
assuming you don't have to like roll for that; it just works, right?
No, it is a ranged attack, so I do need to make sure that my skipped stone hits. And that is 5 + 5. That is disappointing. Okay, well, 10.
10 does not hit, but just barely. 10 just barely misses.
That's okay.
I'm gonna.
Okay, guys. Sorry, guys.
I'm gonna as we're all attacking. I'm gonna touch Morgus and do Blessing of the Trickster.
Share with the class, please.
Blessing of the Trickster has an action. You can touch a willing creature other than yourself to give it advantage on dexterity stealth checks for. Oh, you know what? Never mind. I misread that. I don't do that.
Okay, so let's do this. So everybody goes nuts. The mummy is sitting in his chair. Darius throws an acid orb, and it doesn't hit the mummy, but it does hit the ground, and it starts a fire. That's just what we're going to say happens. I don't know how acid works in real life, y'all. Don't call me on it if acid can't start fires. The acid starts a fire. So now the room is on. Why is everything always on fire in this game? Now the room is on fire. And the mummy is like, "What? In my house? You would do this to me in my house?" And now it's Moses' turn. And what does Moses do?
I'm going to invoke Duplicity, which, as an action, you can use Channel Divinity to create an illusion of yourself that lasts for 1 minute or until you lose concentration. As if you're concentrating on a spell, the illusion appears within 30 feet of you. As a bonus action, you can move the illusion up to 30 feet, but it must remain 120 feet from you. And then I can also cast.
Okay, so there are two. Yeah. This room is not that huge, so there's two Moseses in the room now. What do both Moseses do? Mosai? What do y'all do?
Mosiah, we both do our dragon breath like the straight at him.
Give me some rolls. Shake them dice and roll them.
Ooh. 4.
4 doesn't hit. So now y'all just got hot breath in the room like crazy. Morgause, you're up.
I have my crossbow out. I'm gonna aim for the head of Imhotep and try to see through the gross breath fog.
Okay.
Well, that there is a natural 1. So here we are.
Y'all should have just answered the riddles. Brett, you do nothing. Buffy, what do you do next?
I see that my Sailor Moon fantasy of everyone's powers coming together to take out the mummy at once is not working. So I launch my crossbow straight at Homeboy's throat, hoping to take a hit so we don't have to answer another stupid riddle.
Give me your rolls.
Where'd it go? Oh, 15, 17, and
17 hits for sure.
14.
Hang on, I got a calculator again. All right, so yeah, you hit and you do damage. So use your crossbow, you fire your arrow at him. Where do you hit him?
In the throat, because I don't want to answer any more riddles.
And he just goes, sorry, that fucked with my throat for real. So he's just gasping for air now, and he can no longer talk. Darius, you're up.
I'm like, don't worry, guys. We could still Sailor Moon. So I pull out my sword and I say, for righteousness and friendship, and then I go to slash at the mummy. And let's see if righteousness and friendship over. Oh, I dropped that on the floor. Boom, boom, boom. That is a 9. Mm-hmm. That hit. So I'm just gonna roll a billion.
You bonked it. It doesn't hit. You bonked it.
Okay,
you go for righteousness and friendship, and your aim is just off, and your sword just flies past the mummy and like hits the ground instead. And Jabari is like, "Oh shit, we're fighting! I didn't know we were fighting. What the fuck, you guys?" And Jabari takes his belt off, and he goes to whip, and it hits. Ooh, it hits real hard, and the mummy's just like, Morgause, you're next.
Since he's vulnerable and can't ask me anything, I am going to try and get close with my rapier and just stab him right in the face.
Just go in and stab him in the face.
Just right in his face.
Okay, cool.
That is an 18.
18 hits.
And a 9. Oh, sorry. Wait.
So you.
It's an 8.
We'll call it a 9. I'm not redoing the calculator. Y'all know I can't math good. So you stab him. You go for like one of the vulnerable parts, like where the mouth should be or where the nostrils should be, and you miss, and so you just kind of hit the cheek. But still, so he's just like, now he's got a rapier in the face, and he's just gasping for air still. Buffy, you're back up.
When I was playing around trying to make some car bucks, this morning, I discovered that I can kind of build this like ball of acid. So
You have an acid ball too?
yeah, so I try to, get my acid little splash together since it didn't really work out like a cappuccino. And I launch it straight at the mummy's face. And I'm like, you go back to hell where you came from. And let's see if this shit hits. 18. And 11.
And so you say go back to hell where you came from, and the coffee acid hits him in the face, and he starts like shaking like this, and he's gasping, and he's shaking, and he's still got like a sword in his face, and it's almost lights out for this motherfucker. Darius, you're next.
So if you'll allow me to retcon, when I missed, can we say that my sword was knocked out of my hands dramatically?
Yeah, for sure. I'm all about telling a good story.
And so I see my sword scattered, and I see this mummy still in front of me, and I see that it's on its last legs, and then I go, if only I had my sword in my hands. And then that appears. I'm like, whoa, this is cool. Magic is the best. And then I realize that the true magic was the friends that I made along the way. And I look at everyone in my party and this random cat man, and that gives me the power that I need, hopefully, to slay this mummy. So I attack with my sword. Sorry, fell. And that is a 8. Did I do it?
You killed the mummy.
No, I didn't.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you did. He only had 7 HP left after Buffy's last attack.
Okay, because my roll was an 8. My damage, you sure? Because someone else.
Oh no, that was your AC.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was my. But did it look cool?
Your damage. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks. Listen. Since I misunderstood you and I already said he's dead, we're just gonna go with it this time. This is your one free time.
All right, thank you. I'm sorry.
But I'm gonna take back one of your inspirations, though. No, this is how we'll make it fair.
I'll
I'm gonna take one of your inspirations.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. That makes it fair. All right, cool. So you roll the strong friendship 8, and you hit him, and he bursts into dust, and he screams, my riddles, with his last dying breath. And just like the video game, time seems to stop. The flames in the room seem to stop. And from the throne rises a glowing green chicken wing.
Nasty.
I'm gonna walk up to it, grab it and pocket it. I'm like, God damn it, you guys ready to go now? Shit.
And Jabari looks at you guys and says, let's get the fuck out of here.
Not you. You could stay here. Your dumbass did nothing.
I know,
Everybody.
Catty Tang.
Oh,
You
let's
are
roll.
worthless. And I'm writing the baby kids to let them know that you are not a friend.
And so you all walk out of the pyramid, and when you get outside of the pyramid, it's like that scene at the end of The Wiz when they kill Evil Lean and everybody's in yellow and they're dancing. Like, can't you feel a brand new day? Can't you feel a brand new day?
Are they all still black, or did they all turn white? And that's what the
Oh
paradise
no, they're
is
all still
taking?
black. I mean,
Okay.
there's no, they're all still black. There's some catmen and some terrafolk doing the dance too. Everybody's having a great time. And as you walk through the town, as everybody's dancing and celebrating, back to Violet, somebody hands Moses a bag of weed.
Dreams
Wow.
do come true.
Oh, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna run into the
That's not loud.
cabin.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is where we will end our narrative for this evening. Somebody take it away. Give us a goodbye.
Moses. High as shit.
My name is Hi. My name is Paul. You can call me Hi. I'm Moses. I'm also Moses in game. Outside of this game, you can catch me never. Yeah, but I do hope that everybody stays well, stays safe, and call your mom. You know who should also call their mom? DK.
Funny you should mention that. My mom still reads me bedtime stories, so that will be happening immediately after this. I'm DK, and I'm almost 30 years old. I play more goes in game, and when I'm not here, you can find me at Atrocity Kitsch on Instagram. Where can they find you, Kiki?
I'm Kiki. You can find me at The Life of Kiki on all social media platforms. And if you still want to stare at this face when you're not here, you can find me over at Smells Like Teen Angst on YouTube, at our Riverdale After Show, Popping Off at Pops, that I do with Jordan. Take it away, baby girl.
I am Jordan. I am your DM. When I am not here, I am hosting Poppin' Off at Pops with Kiki. I am also a writer for Wingless Comics, like I plugged at the beginning. So please check out their Kickstarter that they have going on right now. And yeah, say the best for last, Jeff.
Oh, what? Me? Thanks, guys. Oh my God, my Spectrum internet. Praise them for giving me stable internet. 3 megabits per second for the past hour and a half. Really, I wouldn't be here without them. But if you want to find me, use your Spectrum internet to follow me on Twitter at OneBlackJeff, ONEBlackJeff. I'm angry about a lot of stuff, so you'll see that there. And maybe have a laugh or something. I don't know. I'm going to call my mom. Jordan, you want to close us out?
Yeah, we made it. I'm so glad we made it. Tonight was great. And as always, I just got to say, like Q Times channel, subscribe. They have got so much great stuff going on. If you like this and you want other tabletop role-playing games, Q Times is the place to be. Good night, everybody.
Bye.